We are back at Blue Ridge Bus Sales with another vehicle for you. This is an FR Conversions ProMaster with a rear lift. Let's talk about it. So, exterior. Driving down the road, no one's gonna know that it's a wheelchair lift vehicle. So, it doesn't stick out until you start putting labels on it. Let's open up this rear door here. So with the ProMaster, you may not have used these before because for the wheelchair market, they're relatively new instead of your Ford Transit or prior to that your GM raised roof. So what's unique about the ProMaster? So the ProMaster, if you pay attention as you're driving down the road, you'll see a ton of construction people, plumbers, electricians, things like that that are running ProMasters. Why is that? Interior space volume. When you open up these rear doors, first off, they fold completely out of the way. It's windy here today, zero issues with those doors coming back on you as you're raising and lowering the wheelchairs in and out of the vehicle. We're going to talk more about the inside when we get in there, but besides that, interior capacity. This is designed far more for interior space than a Ford Transit. It's higher inside, it's wider inside, super easy to walk around and get around in, and you can put up to 4 wheelchairs in this thing. So this one currently has 2 wheelchair tie downs, but you can put 4 in it. We're going to talk about that as we get inside. So let's close these rear doors. Let's just walk around the outside here so you can see it really nice and clean. Sorry for it, it's still dirty. It even has the label on the windshield still for you. Alright, let's take a look inside the driver's area. This has to get some cleaned up. Nice, comfortable driver passenger seat. Gray interior headliner. Everything's within easy reach of the driver. Really nice. Alright, so FR Conversions, when you get inside, before you even get inside, we're going to talk about the floor track first. So this floor is perfectly flat from behind the driver's seat all the way through where the wheelchair is. Every single FR Conversions van build has these tracks in the floor. What does that do for us? So we picked a handful of seats when we ordered this thing for stock. So this one has a 3-passenger bench in the front, 2 double fold-away seats in the back, and then 2, let's see if I can show you without stepping inside, 2 single seats on the passenger side. However, because of the way they build these floors, because of their structural rigidity, their pull testing and everything, every single one of these seats can get pulled out. Every single one of these seats can get moved to a different location. If you go, hey, I don't like this personally, I'm not a fan of this seat right here. So if you need it for capacity, great. But you've only got about 12 inches or so of seat space or space between these 2 seats. I would take this seat out. In order to take this seat out, or any other seat, it's got these bolts right here. These bolts right here, every single one of these bolts can pop out, and then I don't think you're gonna be able to see it, but the piece that fits into the L track can also pop out. So this seat can come out no problem. Probably take you about 3 minutes if I had a wrench to do it. So, but they build these floors so that every single one can get modified however you want. So if your needs change in 6 months or a year or 5 years, doesn't matter. All you need to do is order the seats and we can swap seats out, no problem at all. So let's go inside here. Let's talk about the wheelchair locations. So every single FR has tie downs for every location that we can put them. So what does that mean? That means every single vehicle, whether it's ordered for 4 wheelchair locations or 1 wheelchair location, every single one of them is going to be able to be modified so that you can put a maximum of 4 wheelchairs in a van. Yes, it is tight if you're going to do that, obviously you only have so much floor space, but every single one of them can do it. You don't have to order a completely new vehicle. If in a year your needs change, all you need to do is swap seats out. So walking through here, you can't feel the size and the space. I'm just short of 6 feet and I got easily a full hand width above my head. I'm not sure what the actual interior height is on this thing, but easily walk around. This feels spacious. You would have to get into a ProMaster and then you would have to get into a Transit, or vice versa, back to back. It doesn't, like, you wouldn't think there's that big of a difference for the interior space, but it feels so much bigger going from a Ford Transit to a ProMaster. You just have to step in from one to the other. So for the flooring, again, super nice. No seams on this thing. They just did a stellar job. And then, like I think I said already, but 2 wheelchairs. So 2 wheelchair bags that are mounted inside. The actual wheelchair tie downs are still in this box as it just got here. And then again, let's come around to the left side here. 2 double foldaways, 1 3-passenger bench, 2 single passenger seats here. Any of them can get unbolted, any of them can get moved. If you want more in here, we can put more double foldaways in here. We can pull out this 3-passenger bench. If you don't want that, put a double foldaway, put a 2-passenger fixed seat in there. Just such a great layout and design for the vehicle. So coming up to the driver's area, the heat and AC, front ducted, so it blows on people's faces instead of blowing on them from behind. And then small thing, well, let's safety features. First aid kit, triangle kit, 5-pound fire extinguisher, every FR conversion vehicle that we offer. So let's go down. Let's talk about their interlock system. So this interlock system is on every single door in the entire vehicle. Driver's door, front passenger door, the side entry door, as well as both of the rear doors. Why is that important? Well, frankly, on new vehicles especially, the doors can be a little bit tight. So you got to slam them to get them closed all the way. All of them have double latches, so your first latch doesn't actually close it all the way. Because of that, in this vehicle, you cannot start the vehicle if it is not double latched on every single door. Doesn't matter if it's the wheelchair door or not, but you're never going to have to worry about driving down the road with a door not latched fully. So, and then I've been using it every time I've been in and out of this. Running board on the sidewall for this particular one, and then a grab handle just to make it super easy to get in. But I mean, I haven't touched that. This running board here makes it really nice and low. It's just a really nice easy step up. 2 easy steps to get in and out. I think you're going to really like these. So that is the FR Conversions ProMaster